Hi, I'm Liz Nedden. Let's have a look at rounding to decimal places. So here is the rule. It says find your place and look next door, 5 or greater, add 1 more. All digits in front stay the same, all digits behind, 0 is the name. So let's see if we can use that rule. So if I have this number here, 123.04567, the first step is that we count from that decimal point the number that we want to round off to. Then we need to look to the number of the right of this. In this case, it would be the number 5. So if that number is less than 5, then we would round it down. And that means we would drop all of the digits to the right and keep the number 4 the same. But if the number is greater than or equal to 5, then we would round up by adding 1 on. Then we need to make sure that we add or keep any zeros in place as placeholders. So let's have a look at an example. So I want to round 0.86259 to 2 decimal places. So the first thing I do is I count the first 2 decimal places across, so 0.86. Then I look at the number to the right of that, and that is the number 2. So now I need to decide, what do I do? So because that number 2 is less than 5, so that means I'm going to drop all of the numbers after the 6 off. So I'm just going to cut them off. So I'm rounding down. So that means I drop all of those values. So then I need to make sure I keep any zeros as placeholders. So in this case 0.86. And then in brackets I put 2dp, standing for 2 decimal places. Let's have a look at the second example. So round 0.15278 to 3 decimal places. So I need to count across my 3 decimal places, so that gives me 0.152. Then I need to look at the number to the right of that, so that's the number 7. So because that number is greater than or equal to 5, I need to round up. So that means I add 1 to the 2 that was in the 3rd decimal place, and then I drop all of the numbers that come after it. So I've rounded up the 2 to a 3, and I've cut off all the numbers below it. So now I need to make sure I've got my zeros as placeholders, so 0.153 to 3 decimal places. That is my rounding. What if I want to round 0.79821 to 2 decimal places? So again, count the first 2 decimal places, 0.79. Look at the number to the right of that, which in this case is the number 8. So because that 8 is greater than or equal to 5, I need to round up. So I need to add 1 to the 9 and drop the numbers after it. So what number comes after 9? Well, the number 10 comes after 9, so I actually round up to a 10, which means I need to round the previous one up as well. So I've taken 0.798, and the 9 became a 10, and the 7 became an 8. So that's when we needed to do a double rounding. And that's when I need to make sure I keep that 0 as that placeholder of 0.80. That's important to keep that 0 there. Thanks very much for watching.